Before I start, I want to clarify something. First off, I do consider myself a feminist, and I define feminist as a woman who is against sexism. As of late, the word feminist has seemed to become a bad thing, and there are a few different reasons for this, but the one that I'm going to be addressing is the Fema-Nazis. I define Fema-Nazi as a self-proclaimed feminist who takes it upon herself to be overly sensitive, who reacts to everything with an overly critical eye, and forgets that feminism isn't about raising women and lowering men. It's about sexism and the equality of both sexes. Now that that has been said, let's get to it. Welcome to the first episode of How Not to Be a Fema-Nazi. Fema-Nazis versus video games. In the last few years, there has been a lot of shit being said about video games being sexist. And, well, let's face it, some of them are. Wait a minute, Suicide. You're a fucking feminazi too. Now calm down and let me finish. Sexism is a two-sided blade. The same games that always portray women as needing to be saved or portray women that are overly sexualized are also the same games that overly masculinize and under-emotionalize men. Now here's a question for you. How many times have you heard any man complain about the sexism towards them in video games? Not often, if at all, right? That's what I thought. I personally have a theory that these hypersexualized female combatants actually subconsciously train young men to not only respect, but also to find strong women attractive. And that's a good thing in my book. Another thing you hear feminazis complaining about when it comes to video games is how they are mostly marketed towards males. Well, yeah, but here's the thing. For the majority of the time video games have been around, it has been mostly males that have played. Things have now changed, and the amount of female gamers is growing all the time. But seriously, the industry has been changing along with us. It may still be a little behind us, but not that far behind. The sexism for both men and women is fading away, and that's a great thing. It's opening up more diversity in storylines and gameplay. And if you don't think the change is happening fast enough, then stop your bitching and get off your asses. Why don't you make yourself more visual as a female gamer? No, not as a critic of sexism or using your own sexuality to get people to even hear you. Just be a gamer and share your love of the games. Hell, be proactive and get into the industry. Help create the games that we play. All you are doing when you complain about these ridiculous aspects of some games is making yourself look petty and ridiculous and stupid. And for fuck's sakes, you're giving feminism a very bad name. Now, if you want to hear another real feminist's thoughts about gaming, check out the channel Factual Feminist. They have a video called Are Video Games Sexist? I'll put a link in the description, so if you want to check it out, you'll have a way to get there. So, that's been it for this first episode of How Not to Be a Feminazi. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe, possibly you learned something, or at least have, opened up your mind a little bit more. So if you liked the video, please give me a like. Hell, share it if you want. And if you really want, subscribe. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.